It's me, Rodrick, your brother.
Hey, I'm Jeff Kinney, author of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. Today, we're going to learn to draw Rodrick Heffley, Greg's older brother. Now, when I'm drawing Rodrick, I actually start off just as if I'm drawing Greg. So everything so far is identical to Greg.
It was a true story.
Now, Rodrick's just a little bit bigger, he's a little bit taller, but his face and his head and his ear and his eyes, it's all shaped just like Greg's. You can see I'm gonna start transforming this into Rodrick now. We'll start off with a frown.
This is totally not cool.
And then some hairs on the top of his head. I'm not sure how many hairs Rodrick has. And then of course he looks kind of blank until we draw these eyebrows. They're thick lines. Usually when I draw Diary of a Wimpy Kid characters, I use the same pen width throughout. Rodrick's eyebrows are just a little bit sharper because it gives him a really good expression. It gives him kind of a heavy feel to the character.
You are so dead.
Now, with the name Rodrick, I actually wanted a name that sounded like the character looked, so I thought about it for years. And at one point, I was going to call him Dedrick. I thought that that was a kind of a good name, but I realized that people might mispronounce it as Dedrick, and that didn't have the same kind of heavy feel to it. I wanted it to feel like Rodrick is this heavy metal character.
Woo! Every silver lining has a cloud!
Now, when I was growing up, kids like Rodrick would have listened to heavy metal, but I think these days they might listen to something a little bit different, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. So here, I'm gonna put a D on his shirt because this is loaded diaper, and I'm going to fill in his shirt. So a little bit of a different look than Greg.
No, duh.
Almost everything about Rodrick's physique is the same as Greg. So just like Greg curves inwards, Rodrick curves inwards and outwards. Here, I'm gonna give him some cut-off shorts. That'll make him look a little bit more rock and roll, or at least from the era when I was growing up.
Great story. Wake me up when it's over.
His legs curve out. Now, also when I was growing up, 3-ring socks were really popular, so I'm gonna give Rodrick these 3-ring socks. One more leg here. Another 3-ring sock.
Oh, this is too good. I'm telling Mom.
No, Rodrick!
So Rodrick's got a drumstick in one hand. Let's draw another. Now we've really got the character. We really know who this is. And that's Rodrick.
I love to stick around with you losers, but I gotta forward this to everyone I know.